The day of August 29th, 2023 was the first time I ever stepped foot in Bangkok, Thailand. And for the last 20 months, I've mainly lived in Bangkok, but I've traveled about to Koh Samui, which is where I am right now. I've been to Pattaya, Chiang Mai, Rayong, just training Muay Thai, building up my network and just scaling with remote sales and having a grand old time. And in this video today, I'll be going over the 14 things that I wish I knew when I first came out here, so that way I can greatly help you, especially if you've never even came out here or you're still new to this very beautiful country. So the first thing we're gonna take care of is right when you get here at the airport, you're gonna need to avoid the taxi scam. One of my friends, he just came here to Bangkok and he paid like 3,000 to 4,000 baht just for a 20-minute drive. And guys, the reality is that's just not the case of how much it costs to go from the airport to your Airbnb, your hotel, wherever you're going. It usually costs maybe 500 baht, 600 baht max, so you need to be very wary and careful on not to overpay these taxi drivers to get you from the airport to where you want to go. And to avoid this, just download Grab, download Bolt, so that way you can get the flat fees on your phone and book a ride even inside the airport. You don't have to go out and wave someone down. You can just order it on your phone and go straight to where you want to go. And then following that, let's just say you go all the way to your Airbnb. The next step is, of course, setting up your apartment. I've tried Fazwaz, Thailand rentals, or whatever it is on the website. But the best place to look for your apartment long-term or a villa, if you're craving the villa lifestyle, is on Facebook Marketplace. And on Facebook Marketplace, you can get just as lucky as me and not talk with the agents and talk to the actual owners of the apartment instead. So that way you don't have to pay a few extra thousand baht a month for the agent's fee. And you can just talk directly to the owner and even get a shorter contract. I only got like 5 months for 12,000 baht a month. It was an absolute cheat code. And I tried Fazwaz and a few other different websites, but Facebook Marketplace is definitely the best of the best. And then number 3, being able to find very high quality foods is very important, especially if you're trying to maximize your health out here in Thailand, especially in Bangkok. And I tried Grab, going to the supermarket and just eating like that. But the best possible way to get food delivered right to your doorstep, like high quality grass-fed food, organic food, is with Paleo Robbie. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I've been using them for a good while. You can order steaks, chicken, pretty much anything you can think of on the healthy side of stuff and get it all delivered to your doorstep in a box. And it's just very convenient. It's also very cheap as well. It's not over the top pricey. And the most important thing is it just saves you a lot of time. It's healthy, so that way you feel good. You're traveling around, you don't have any brain fog, you have maximum energy. And I just wish I knew that a lot earlier, just because I was eating from the supermarket, eating from 7-Eleven. Although I did have $1,500 to my name, I didn't really have that many options anyways. But Paleo Robbie is cheap enough. Even if I found it earlier, I still would have ordered from there instead of just going to the supermarket every day or 7-Eleven. Now guys, with number 4, the best clubs. I wish I knew the best clubs when I first came out here. I've been traveling around a few different clubs. I don't club that much anyways, but when I do go to club, I want it to be the best of the best. And what I found to be the best ones in Bangkok in particular and Koh Samui is number 1, Sound Club. That's my all-time favorite club. Number 2, Baccarat. My friend is actually one of the owners there, so it's just fun to kind of walk in there and be like, yeah, I'm friends with the owner, and just pretend like you own the place even though you're just his friend. And then 3rd, Space Plus. It's pretty good. It's more of like a stadium style club where there's very good music, it's very good energy, and all 3 of these clubs are just a very good time guaranteed. And then number 5, of course, you want to stay in peak condition, get the dream body you've always dreamed of, and that comes down to finding the best gyms. I've tried a bunch of different gyms, and the top 2 I'd say are definitely Muscle Factory. They have one in Pattaya, one in Bangkok. I'm not sure they have one in Koh Samui. And then number 2 is Unreal Gym. My friend is actually the other owner of that as well. So getting a little bit of a discount there, a little bit biased, and they have very good music there. All the equipment you could ever dream of. They're about to add an ice bath and a sauna, so it's about to literally be the best gym in all of Thailand. And then with number 6, that is covering the dating scene. Because I tried Tinder, but to be honest, guys, it's probably like 60% ladyboys. So if you want to stay clear of any sword fights, Bumble is definitely the best way to go. I think it was like the 3rd night. I found my current girlfriend that I've had now for almost the past 2 years. I found her on Bumble, and we've been together ever since. I didn't see that many ladyboys on Bumble. A lot higher quality girls are on there, and you can stay clear as much as possible from the ladyboys. And for number 7, if you're trying to build out your network, connect with very high level individuals, the best places I've found out of all the places I've been to Number one, with cigars, you can have like cigars, shisha. There's always very high level people there. There's a few individual coffee shops. I don't really remember the names right now, but just like look up the highest quality coffee shops you can. And then like Muscle Factory, Unreal Gym, any type of Sky Bar where it's like super high quality. Those are going to be the best places possible to network, to meet very high level individuals for business opportunities, or just to have very high level friends. And then with number 8, I actually get this question quite a lot of like which part of Thailand is best to live, like Koh Samui, Bangkok, Chiang Mai. It just really depends on what you're kind of looking for. Like Koh Samui, it's more of a chill vibe. We have the pool, a few lawn chairs, very good nature. It's more of like a chill vibe where if you want to go on a holiday or get away from the city, Koh Samui, Chiang Mai even, Pattaya, those are like really good places to go to get away from the city. But with Bangkok, it's more of like a grind area. You're kind of just locking yourself in your apartment, grinding away on whatever business you're in. I'm in remote sales, so just closing deals every second of the day in my apartment. That's pretty much all you can do. And then going to the gym and going to the club and whatever you want to do for the rest of the evening. So simply put it, if you're looking for more of a chill, relaxing type of vibe, Chiang Mai, I think those are the top 2 places, maybe even Rayong. But if you're looking for more of a very high energy, the city never sleeps type of vibe, definitely Bangkok, maybe even Pattaya as well. Those are definitely the best 2 ones if you're going to look for somewhere to grind, lock in. But with Pattaya, of course, it's a little bit of both. You just need to find the right part of Pattaya that you're able to lock in and stay away from Walking Street and the rest of the degeneracy. And then with number 9, this is an absolute cheat code for you guys. It's avoiding the raining season. The thing is, the times of the raining season kind of differ between Bangkok and Koh Samui. I think Bangkok is from like July to October or something like that. And what you can do to avoid the raining season in Bangkok is you can just come to Koh Samui, just because it's a little bit opposite in terms of the schedule for the raining season. Like when it's raining season in Bangkok, it's not raining season here. So that way you can just come here during raining season and then go to Bangkok during the rain season in Koh Samui. And to be honest, guys, I think it's raining season right now in Koh Samui, which means it's low season. So this villa was super cheap. It's just an absolute cheat code. Come here, and as you guys can see, it's blue skies, a little bit of clouds, but it's not raining at all. So it's not that bad. It has rained like maybe 4 or 5 times the last week I've been here, but it only rains for like a few hours of the day, and then it's back to sunshine and rainbows. And number 10, this is very, very important, especially if you're not printing quite yet. And that's right when you come out here, and especially if you're trying to make money online, grind first, scale to at least $10,000 a month, lock yourself in a room until that happens, and then go enjoy yourself. What I've seen is that maybe 10 to 15 of my friends, they came out here with hopes and aspirations to make money online, but they got too deep, grinding in the wrong direction, going to the clubs, going to Sky Bars, screwing around with a bunch of girls, and then they eventually had to go home because they didn't lock in. They didn't focus on what needed to be done in order to sustain their lives out here in Thailand, which led them to ultimately fail and have to go back. So when you first come out here, especially if you're not making 10K a month yet, grind, lock yourself in a room until you hit that mark, and then enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right, guys, 4 more real quick. Stick with me. Number 11, I'd recommend learning Thai. I only know like 7 words myself, but one of my friends, Lyndon, he's pretty much almost fluent and just really cool. Like he just like surprises all the Thai people when he's going around ordering grabs, talking to people at the restaurant. They just like are so surprised that he speaks fluent Thai. I wish I could learn it myself. I even subscribed to, I think it's called Ling. It's like this app where you can learn Thai. It's like $80 for the year. And I've only touched the app once, but I'd highly recommend it to you and myself that we learn Thai so that way we can speak the native language and impress all the Thai people when we go out to the clubs, go out to the restaurants. And I think it's good for the girls as well. And then for number 12, it's very important as well. You need to be able to set up the right visa that's able to sustain yourself out here long term. I got the education visa. It's like 15 months, no headache. But apparently they just canceled it, so I might be screwed right now. They could be coming to get me to deport me, but hopefully not. Hopefully we're chilling. So the best visa to get right now is something called the DTV visa, which gets you like 5 years. For a few $100s, you just need to prove your income is not coming from Thailand and maybe from an online source, as well as having, I think it was like $15,000 in your bank account. So that's definitely the best visa to get right now. Otherwise, if you don't have the qualifications for that, you can just rock the tourist visa until you can afford the DTV visa. And you get like 60 days on arrival, and then you can extend it like 2 or 3 times and go to Cambodia, come back. It's very easy with the tourist visa to start scaling first, and then you can always get the DTV later. And then with number 13, I wish I knew this as well. The police here, they're pretty corrupt. It's not like the USA where it's like they stick to the law. I was actually, boozing up a little bit, driving a little bit, had the breathalyzer test, and it was pretty bad. But unlike the USA where you go pretty much straight to jail, I just had to pay 5,000 baht and I was good to go to keep driving. So the police are pretty corrupt here. It's pretty much pay to play. You can do whatever you want as long as you can pay for your sins. And then last but not least, you need to be very mindful of your spending. Even though it is 3 times cheaper here than back home in the States, that means you can just spend a lot more money and you get a lot more bang for your buck, which means sometimes you spend a lot more than you think without even realizing it just because everything's cheap. You're spending about like it's Monopoly money, and then you open up your bank account and you're negative $200. So just be very mindful of your spending until you get used to how much is coming out each and every single day, and until you grasp of like what's coming in, what's going out, until you can actually get comfortable of spending and saving. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's pretty hot. I'm about to jump in the pool. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Woo!